Whether it's your first home or a retirement home, High Mountain Homes wants to make your buying experience easier. Our specialized programs for Energy Star homes, home replacements, and turnkey construction can save you time, money, and a whole lot of headaches. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what actual customers are saying about High Mountain Homes. Today we're visiting with High Mountain homeowners Mark and Robin Christy.
I really wanted to do a stick-built home for various reasons, partly because we had been living in a 1978 double wide, and so looking at the new homes changed my mind, the new manufactured homes.
There's no comparison between an old trailer house, a double wide trailer house, and this house. There's absolutely no comparison.
The walls, I think, were this thin, and on the outside and the inside.
Everything from the siding, the insulation, the way the floors are installed and built, the walls, the windows, there's just no comparison. This is a home. It sits on a full foundation. It's no different than a regular stick-built house. It sits on a full foundation.
You just can't compare them. This is a luxury custom home compared to a 1978 trailer.
There's a lot of things I love about this home. For one thing, you walk through the front door and we're home. I mean, it's a beautiful home on the inside. It can be hot outside, it's cool in the house. It can be cold outside, it's warm in this house. The walls are no different than any other home. I mean, it's a home, it's a house. It has a super high insulation package. It has a ability to withstand tremendous force winds, which we get a lot of them out here, and it's built to withstand that.
I love it because it's beautiful. I love the pitched ceilings, and I love my kitchen. I love the layout. When we first started this process, we kept coming back to the layout of this home. And after you've looked at several different dealers, everybody has some variation of the same layout, but that's part of what I love about this home, particularly the two separate living areas and the nice big kitchen and the master bedroom being on one end and the kids' bedrooms being on the other end.
It's just a gorgeous home and we love it.
We shopped around for 2 years. I went all over the state and in Idaho. I went out of state and looked at other builders and Washington. And High Mountain Homes rated above the rest for a couple of different reasons. One of them being right from the very first time that we went in there, the information was presented, given to us, and their doors were open. Just go and look. Come to us if you have any questions. They didn't follow us around. They didn't harp on us about, can you give us a check today? And I mean, which we had all of that stuff happen at different places. And we were able to really snoop and look at the cabinets and look in the closets. And
we went through them, underneath them, around them, through them. There was never any pressure. I mean, and they answered the questions up front. High Mountain Homes answered the questions up front and honestly.
But we also, if they didn't know the answer at the time we asked the question, they came back and told us later.
Yeah, they
got the information and told us.
Once I found out that High Mountain Homes puts their homes on a foundation, that was one of the questions and one of the things I started looking for, because that made sense to me to put it on a foundation. And a lot of them would say, well, we'll put it on a foundation, and they would explain they'd put the cinder blocks around or they'd put concrete around it, and then the house would sit just above it, where it actually wasn't sitting on it, but their whole thing was it would look like it's sitting on a foundation. And my whole goal was, I don't want it to look like it's sitting on a foundation. I want it to sit on a foundation, because structurally, everything we've learned, that just makes sense to me if you're supporting it on a foundation. And it keeps rodents out. I mean, realistically, we live out in the country. We've got mice, we've got ground squirrels, badgers, and everything else. I don't want them under the house.
We had one dealership, though, try to give us the negatives about, oh, if you put it on a foundation, she tried to tell us it would
buckle in the middle, because it's going to be supported on the edges. It won't be supported in the middle. It'll buckle in the middle.
But it does have supports down there.
And that's not true. I mean, the outsides are supported on the outside. The inside, they have the concrete pads and jacks under there. I don't know what they call that, but it's supported in the middle, just like a regular stick-built house is. I mean, every house is supported. The stick-built house is supported on the outside and underneath. That's what this exactly how this house is supported. I don't have one complaint or concern about High Mountain Homes. I mean, they absolutely took care of everything.
It helps to know that they've been around the block. They've seen changes in styles of homes and floor plans, but also changes in the economy and how to work during those difficult times.
They were here every day. We're 140, 150 miles from High Mountain Homes, and they were here, and they're a phone call away. I mean, literally, they're a phone call away. And even today, after having it, they're still just a phone call away. I was just on the phone with High Mountain Homes this morning because I had a question and called them, got an answer, and I think part of that's because they've been in business a long time, and part of it is because they do everything. They'll take care of everything. They lined out all their contractors. They lined out all the inspections. They did it all. We literally didn't have to do anything when it come to that. They took care of all of it. Working with High Mountain Homes, I've talked to friends and neighbors, and I've told them they absolutely, there was no headaches in it. And that was the amazing thing, is there was no headaches.
People had warned us, oh, it's going to be a nightmare. Oh, you're going to be so stressed, and oh, people are going to let you down, and people won't show up, and it's going to be a really stressful time. And it just wasn't that way at all. Everybody was great. Everybody was great that they did business with.
My experience working with High Mountain Homes, it was just great. And the thing is, there was no headaches. They took care of everything. From the first day we walked in to the day they left here, they took care of everything.
For more information, visit us at High Mountain Homes or browse our model homes and floor plans online at highmountainhomes.com. And remember, at High Mountain Homes, we'll treat you right.